I remember houses like that in Wilmington I used to see as a child. And it is a typical little Adirondack house from back in that era.
Ralf C. Nemec's love of Rockwell Kent's works, like this drawing in pencil called Adirondack Cabin, has turned into the largest private collection of Kent's artwork in the world.
I love the imagery, how he captures people, a lady going to her mailbox in an old Adirondack house.
Nemec has loaned nearly a third of his collection of prints to curator Jonathan Canning, who has created this exhibition that is opened at the Hyde Collection Art Museum in Glens Falls, New York. Actually, two exhibitions, more than 50 of Nemec's prints, and nearly 40 paintings on loan from the Rockwell Kent Gallery at SUNY Plattsburgh and other North Country collections.
It's two exhibitions, and I think the highlight is that we have been able to exhibit such a breadth of his work, both in paintings and in prints and ceramics.
Several pieces of Ralf Nemec's collection have never been seen in public, including the ceramic works Rockwell Kent created in the 1930s.
Most people aren't aware that he did 3 different series of ceramics for Vernon Kiln in California, and this was back in the 30s.
And this will be the only showing of Nemec's latest acquisition, this colored silkscreen poster from 1935 that welcomed visitors to Kent's Asgard Farm in Osable Forks, New York.
And the imagery is just so sweet that it's, I don't know whether I want to hug the little girl or hug the cow or both at the same time. But it's a one-of-a-kind piece. It's signed on the back, property of Sally Kent. And it has a little cardboard stand, and it actually used to stand on the counter in the little dairy store. So it's a historical piece. It's a beautiful piece.
Ralf, who's from Long Island, spends summers in the Adirondacks with his parents who live in Jay. This will be the first time they and others will get to see many of the Rockwell Kent prints and other pieces he has spent a lifetime collecting.
My heart's desire is that my folks get to see part of my collection in a museum setting. And I'm looking forward to bringing them down to do that. In every greeting card and in every phone call I have with my dad, he always says or writes, he says, "I'm really proud of what you're doing with your artwork." I'm always excited to be showing selections from my collection to the North Country folk, because this is where it was created, and the people up here really appreciate one of their local heroes, local legends. Pretty much the undisputed most famous artist of the Adirondacks.
The Prints of Rockwell Kent, selections from the Ralf C. Nemec collection, and a life and art of his own, the paintings of Rockwell Kent from North Country Collections, runs through July 22nd at the Hyde Collection in Glens Falls. Go to mountainlake.org for more info and to hear more of our interviews with Ralf Nemec and curator Jonathan Canning.